Australia's toy business is worth over $2.5 billion a year to the local economy, but even it has been hit by the global economic jitters. This week is the industry's equivalent of Grand Final week, with over 7,000 retailers checking out the latest gizmos at the Australian Toy Fair. Well, we sent along our biggest kid, Neil Woolridge, to have a look.
Thanks to the global economic downturn, toy makers and retailers have had a case of the wobbles in recent years. But here at the Australian Toy Fair, they're hoping that 2012 is the year that bucks the trend and put a spring back in the toy industry's step.
Well, there's no question the toy industry, like most sectors, has gone through some tough times. The last quarter of 2008 was diabolical, so to speak. 2009 was sort of a pretty tough year for the toy industry, but we've actually been very fortunate. We've seen some growth in the years 10 and 11, and last year was actually a very positive year for the toy industry.
With 7,000 retailers looking over 1 million products, the annual Toy Fair is the industry's most important event of the year.
What it does, it's one time of the year where we can actually put the trade, that's all the little toy shops, they can come together and they can see the offering from everyone.
All the buying for toys for the whole year is done here. So the toys that you see in store here, or in this trade fair at the moment, are in fact the toys that our kids will be playing with come Christmas time.
But Paul Hodgson from the Australian Toy Association says the biggest threat to the toy industry, like many others, is online retail.
The local retailers here can't in fact compete with those online retailers due to the fact there's no GST on those, and toys predominantly are small products, and of course they're under the $1,000 price point to attract GST.
I mean, we supply a lot of online companies. I think it is a way for the future, and I think companies like ours need to be flexible and understand it and be a part of it, not on the sidelines.
And another concern for suppliers is when retailers go direct to factories in China to purchase stock.
To lose one of your major retailers, and some of these people here have lost them totally, would have a serious effect on their business.
Jeff Hunter says the toy business is like any other, and tensions remain between suppliers and major retailers.
We're being pushed very hard, but it's been going on for some years, so they're just doing their job. And we have to accommodate where we can and still make a living. So yes, but we're always going to be squeezed, every supplier is, in every industry.
Despite those challenges, industry players remain optimistic, and the early signs are that 2012 is looking like a better year.
I've always thought that toys are a little bit recession-proof. Even in hard times, people will always look after their children. So although everything can have hard times, I think toys, people will want kids to have fun, and that's what it's all about.
If you've got the hottest toy in the business, no downturn will stop you, because the kids have the whinge power, and of course that drives the industry and drives the parents crazy.
But it may not be until Christmas when these eager spruikers know whether they've got the latest craze on their hands or one of the thousands of products that simply gathers dust on the shelves.